Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to speak to you guys about something serious because, well, it is serious to me and a lot of ADHDers too. In the UK, we are going through a cost of living crisis. So that means all the prices and the economy are just going up. Everything costs literally like so much more. So everything like the essential items are like priced near on like 2 times more than what they were actually priced like last year. And it's crazy. But a lot of ADHDers have been living with the cost of living with ADHD crisis for a long time. For me, it was 21 years undiagnosed and like 3.5 years now diagnosed. So yeah, it's taxing. It's cost me a lot of money and it's super expensive to live with ADHD. I would not recommend. Today's video, I want to share some of the most taxing and expensive things that I have to pay out for because of my ADHD. Let's get on to today's video, but first, if you could smash me a big thumbs up down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I will forever be grateful. So yeah, let's get on to the video. So my first cost of living crisis is signing up for free trials like magazines, you know, game trials, like you get a month free or a week free, and you think, oh yeah, I will remember to do that, you know, I've got a whole month to cancel it, blah blah blah, and then you end up forgetting to cancel it, and then you end up paying for it monthly because then you keep forgetting to cancel the subscription. So you're paying for something like a service or a game that you don't even play. You've probably deleted off your app list by now because you probably don't even want to use it because you don't like it, probably got bored of it. But now you're paying for this subscription monthly and it's costing you money, but you don't even use it because you keep forgetting to cancel it. This could just be a Molly thing, but for me, I really struggle with remembering to cancel things. But something I've done to try and help that is as soon as I sign up for a free trial, I go straight onto my subscription page on my iPhone and like cancel the free trial. You still get, a lot of the time, you usually still get your free period of the kind of game. You're still like entitled to that. Then I know it's cancelled and I don't have to worry, and I know I'm not going to get like any charges next month. But yeah, that's my first one. So number 2 of the cost of living with ADHD crisis for me is hobby jumping. So I hobby jump all of the time. Like I'm interested in one thing, then I get bored, I lose interest. Then I go on to something else, like impulsively go on to something else. You might think like, how does that at all cost you money? Let me just explain. Because I do not do things like half-heartedly. Like I will go like full in, like I will hyper focus, I will hyper fixate, and I will buy everything that you need. So if I read a Reddit that says, to become a great fisher, you need the premium, the gold fishing rod. Don't doubt me, I will go and actually buy a gold fishing rod because I would think that's what I need to be the best fisher. That's me, like that's what I do. And I end up doing that with every hobby, and I end up like liking that hobby maybe for like a month, maybe like 2 months. That's probably like the longest thing. Then I've got all of this equipment that I've accumulated, puzzles, colouring books, drawing books, microphones for my cameras and new cameras, editing softwares, music equipment. Like I do all of this all of the time and it costs me so much money, and then I just end up giving it away, so I'm like losing money because I can't be bothered to sell it. So yeah, that's number 2 of my crisis. So I'm really guilty of this one, and actually so is my sister. She's super guilty of this too. But I love a nice pair of new trainers. I love getting a new pair of Vans, a new pair of Nikes, or you know, a nice like lounge tracksuit, some nice clothes. Like I'm a sucker for brands, right? I can't help it. I like buying some nice shoes. I have literally got so many pairs of shoes that I will probably never wear them all in my lifetime. But I've ordered some in the past that don't fit, or I don't actually like them like on, rather like I like them on the internet. I like seeing them on a model, but they don't actually look nice on me. Then I forget to send them back, like for the returns. I think, oh yeah, I'll do that tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes with me. And then I end up like losing out money because it's gone past the period of the 30 days when you can send it back like as a return. Then I'm losing even more money. I'm not sure whether this is an ADHD thing or if it's ADHD and my autistic like traits, but for me, I go through like phases of loving like certain foods. So like food and drink obsession. So I will drink and eat the same thing religiously until I can't bear to look at it ever again. Like it makes me sick even thinking about it. I go through phases of that, and it's pretty much how I do what I do every time. I have the same dinner, the same breakfast, the same drink, the same everything religiously if I love it, and then like I won't drink it for like 2 years because I've had enough of that drink because I drank it like a year's full and just like a month because I'm obsessed with it. So I buy things in bulk because I'm like, oh, I have to buy this because I really like this, and I'll have it every day. Then one random day I'll wake up and I'm like, I don't like that anymore, and then I've got like a whole fridge full of Starbucks drinks that I don't like, I no longer like, or a whole like a freezer full of food that I don't actually like, or a cupboard full of biscuits or packets of crisps that I was obsessed with. Now I don't like it randomly, and then I'm left with food that I don't like, drinks that I don't like, and it's just super wasteful, and I really hate that about myself. But it's just my eating style. I obsess over drink and food, a specific thing, then I don't like it anymore because I eat and drink it too much. I've lost track of what number this is. It's either 3 or 4, I don't know. But anyway, let's just get on. Right, so the next one is I am an emotional and impulsive spender. I really am. Like, it's not like it's an issue, I think. Like, I will be upset or feel bad about myself, and I'm like, oh, I'll cheer myself up, I'll treat myself. And I'm upset a lot, so I treat myself a lot. And then, like, it gets to the point where I'm impulsively buying things, and then I forget that I need this money because I've got a bill that I've got to pay, and then, yeah, I don't pay it. Then I don't have enough money, and then I go in my overdraft, or I've got to lend money. Yeah, so being an impulsive or an emotional spender, especially when you're always emotional, that's not great. It is like super expensive. So yeah, I do not recommend doing that at all. Don't. So the next one is late payment fee. So it kind of goes with the one I just spoke about, and it's really taxing. Like, honestly, you can honestly like end up with like more than what your monthly kind of bill is, because the late charges, the late fees that they add on is like, they can be a lot. Like, I know one that added on like £5 a day that I didn't pay, and it was really expensive, and you can get yourself in a lot of debt with it because I forget to pay like some payments on time, and like I say, it's super taxing and it can cost a lot of money. So like, I know that my phone bill, I've got that coming out automatically, but if I lose everything, and I sometimes have to get a new bank card, like Visa card, and then I forget to change it over, then it like ends up bouncing, and then like I get a letter to say if you don't pay it within a week or by this like said date, we're going to add on like £12 to your phone bill. And it might not seem a lot, but when you do it a lot, you can accumulate a lot of debt. And yeah, that's another serious thing for me. But my dad helps me a lot with my finances because I'm just bad at it. So that's another one. So the last one is having to like pay to replace things that you've lost, for like keys, phones, driving license, like ID and stuff like that. Like, I've lost pretty much all of those, and it's super expensive to have to replace them. It really is, like, honestly, it's expensive. Like I said, when you do it so frequently, it is expensive. So I've tried to like now limit the things that I have physically, and I've got a lot of things that are on my phone, so like my Apple Pay and stuff like that, because I'd rather have it on my phone than keep losing cards, because it's just crazy. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. You know, it's just a little bit of light banter. So it does actually cost a lot to have ADHD. Like, honestly, if this was a subscription, I would definitely recommend cancelling it, and remember to cancel it, because I wouldn't want to be paying for this every month. Like, ADHD is so taxing, and honestly, I just wish people would understand that it's more than just the stigma of what ADHD is, or the stereotype version of what people think ADHD is. And I wanted to share this because I feel like it's something I'm really guilty of, but I don't mind sharing it because I know others are going to understand and be able to realise they're not alone in their struggle. So I really hope that you've enjoyed the video and you feel a little bit of like comfort and understanding from this video. And yeah, remember to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Yeah.